So how do I come up with the theme for my videos? Well, I will tell you, I really just try to get to know the homeowner, honestly, and see what kind of things they are into. And sometimes it's just kind of looking around the house, right? And sometimes one thing just kind of sticks out and you just run with it. But I do have a really creative videographer too. So I'm pretty lucky in that way because he brings so much creativity and he has such a great way to bring all of my ideas to life. So I just finished up the third video this week, and I live in Rancho Cerrita, and all three videos were here. So I do think that that's also something. I really love this community. I've lived here since 2001, so I know a lot about the community that I live in, and this is also where I have a lot of my listings. So I already know like my favorite parts of the community. And so I like to highlight all the community features, right? Because I do believe we're not just buying a house, we're buying the neighborhood, we're buying the community, the amenities, all of those types of things. So I like to be mindful of that as well. But first and foremost, always like, what is the seller into? In the case of the one that we did today, they have a huge Nerf wall in the garage. So we ran with that idea, but the house is also like Western glam, I would call it, right? So I wanted to go with that theme. So I purchased some turquoise cowgirl boots and just ran with that. And I love going with a theme. I love a good theme. So, and it's not to say that every single house will have will be themed and stuff like that. It won't. Sometimes if the home is vacant or maybe you don't ever meet the seller, it makes it a little bit different. So I just try to see what's around, what's popular in the community, and go with that. If the home is vacant, I do love to stage the house. That I've gotten really into. And I realize that I enjoy that so much. It makes a huge difference, guys, a huge difference. So, that sometimes like the staging for one bedroom, I really found this beautiful cobalt blue soap dispenser, and I just ran with the whole like Santorini grease sort of thing. So that was that. But anyway, so it just is the vibe of the house. Really try to go with that and pick a theme from there. And sometimes it's just one thing. So really try to get to know the sellers. Maybe you already know them. And so it really makes it a